number 1 versus number 2. These matchups are special. The entire landscape looking in today on this one, and they become a part of college football history. Hopefully, we'll get something epic. Welcome to beautiful South Florida at Hard Rock Stadium, the home of the Miami Hurricanes. As we'll see, last season's national champions, LSU Tigers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kurt Kirkstreet. Kurt, let's get right to the action. And the Canes will kick this deep to start us off. Bringing it out, it's Adams. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the handoff. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard. But the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle. Kurt showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down. Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here. Kirk, a long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
Well, both these teams have been chirping back and forth during the week. I'm sure they're finally excited to be out on the field together. And this is the kind of matchup you just have to have an aggressive mindset, attacking all game long, and find out who the best team is late in this game.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Keeping it on the ground here. He shreds the tackle. The freshman is brought down after a really solid run there.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Good job up front by this offensive line. Good hard running. But as Miami Hurricane back, he's doing everything he can to live up to the long legacy that the Canes have at this running back position.
They'll run it here. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. He'll hand it off. They finally stop him, but a solid play sets him up. 1st and goal at the 9.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Loaders into the end zone. Touchdown, Haynes.
What a threat for this offense to have a weapon like this at quarterback. Down in the red zone, surveying the coverage, nobody open, so he does it himself with his legs and gets to the end zone for the touchdown.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Adams. And he's tackled just short of the 25. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. Second down after that run on the previous play. Late in the season here, this one has all kinds of playoff implications, Kirk. You got to believe the winner here is in the pole position for that top playoff seed.
Yeah, no doubt about it. So much at stake here. Absolutely. Whoever wins this one, to me, is in the driver's seat for the rest of the year. We're in the back nine of the season. Let's see who can win this one and claim to be that most dominant team.
And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. First down, looking for more now. That's a solid gain, moves the football inside the 40. First and 10. LSU getting set with a first and 10 coming up. Takes the handoff again. In the clear at the 25. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, LSU.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level, and with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Offense retakes the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. He'll hand it off. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. The quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. With the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver, and look at this result, some positive yards.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Play fake, looking to throw. Oh, they trapped him for a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Caught quickly. Breaks loose at the 45. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
What an impressive job here by this quarterback to work through his progressions, had the time to be able to read the defense properly, and then eventually finds the underneath route for a first down.
The Canes pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. So far, this has been a battle on the ground. We completed the first quarter, and the run game has dominated. And as we move to the second quarter, you hope these teams will build on a promising start. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Tailback with another carry. Has a path to the end zone. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Miami. So the reach the end zone after a marathon march. How about the execution in that drive, Kirk?
Well, I know a lot of times people get excited for the big plays, they're fun to watch, but what's impressive to me is an offense that can put together a long drive and then finally cap it off with a touchdown. That way you don't have to always rely on the big plays. That's a great drive.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Adams. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Bengals offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football, and he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
2nd and 10 after the incompletion. Let's see what they can create here now to avoid a 3rd and long. The incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Makes a quick catch. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Oh, the pass is picked off. He can go. He's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms. They takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
Automatic on the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. fielded in the end zone. It's Adams. They tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after a pick 6 last time out here. First down and more. He's still running. Tackle made after a big gain. One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down.
Boy, is this tough to deal with for this defense. Not only do you give up a big gain, but look at this. They're already at the line of scrimmage, about to snap the ball again.
Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of throw.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it can be a long day.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. He'll look to throw it here on second down. Oh, what a grab! They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Well, how about that? Another LSU wide receiver makes a big-time catch for the Tigers offense. Oh, just a couple names to throw out. How about OBJ? How about Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase, who right now arguably two of the top receivers in the NFL, all from LSU. And watching this young man right here, he's hoping he's next in line.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. They'll run it out of the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. He didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Using his legs, it's Adams. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down marker. Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Makes the grab on the move. Touchdown, Tigers. This quarterback on fire today. So if you play quarterback, how about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. The 25. Here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, move right down the field for a touchdown.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Sticking with the running game. Oh, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
To throw, it's Ware. Looking for the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
He's in the clear. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Well, they run the ISO play, but the interior O-line just overwhelmed that time.
Yeah, give the defensive line all the credit in the world because they just manhandled this offensive line. They won the line of scrimmage. It's a very simple play. You should be able to, at the very least, get some positive yards here, but not when you lose the battle up front.
Second down after that previous play. From the shotgun, handoff inside, and that run produces a decent gain. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
The Hurricanes getting set on 1st and 10. Will hand it off. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Canes. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kirk.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Adams. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And they heave it deep downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Defense picks it up. Still moving. They get him down, but the recovery and turn could be a game-changing moment.
Boy, the defense showing their team speed on that play, flying around that receiver. He made the catch, but he didn't do a good job of securing the football, and the ball comes out.
Now, looks like the head coach made a smart move in that challenge. Officials are going to overturn their previous ruling after getting a look at that replay. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And he's shoved out of bounds, but the defense short of the 1st down marker.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a 1st down.
1st and 10 play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback dropping back. Receiver makes the catch. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards, and they stay ahead of the sticks.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Running play called on 3rd and short. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of... Tremendous protection. There was bound to be somebody open. Touchdown, LSU.
This guy's starting to prove that he is a mismatch for this defense. 2nd touchdown of the day, and a great job by the coordinator continuing to find unique ways to get this guy on one-on-one opportunities for touchdowns.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Off the play fake on 1st down. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack. This time enough for one more play in the half. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. They'll run it to the right side. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 36. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Back on the field. They're fortunate to have the lead at the break with those pass protection problems. Let's see if they can clean that up here in the 3rd quarter. The pre-snap motion from the offense. First play of the 3rd quarter is a handoff.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the 1st down play. Receiver in motion now to throw. It's Ware. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. He's found some room at the 45. The finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down.
These guys didn't let the halftime break slow them down. They continue to dominate the line of scrimmage, give the ball to the back. Nice big positive gain to get things started here in the second half.
The Hurricanes will have 1st and 10 here.
42.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here.
This is what makes the RPO so difficult to defend if you have a quarterback who can read it. It's that old argument, which guy has the chalk last? Well, with a quarterback that can read it like that, the quarterback has the chalk last. He reads that they're up, makes the throw on a quick slant, gets some really good yards.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Catch is made down the middle. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
But Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield, but the same result as far as the potential and the big gain coming off of an RPO.
And he's brought down after a short gain, does not make the first down yardage. Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And now the handoff. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Back to throw. It's Ware. Running out of time in the pocket. Fires all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Miami.
You could just tell this quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do as things were developing in front of him. He saw that open space and decided, I'm just going to take it myself and head to the end zone for a touchdown.
PAT is good, so it's a 2-touchdown lead, 35-21. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Adams. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They're going to run it. As the first down is still going. That's good for a first down near the 40. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle.
Okay, here comes the hurry up. This is what they love to do. They get a big gain on the ground, hurry up into position, and go right back at that defense again.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Taking a deep shot here to the right. It's dropped. Would have been a big play that he could not hold on.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Cannot connect. Incomplete. And now fourth down.
Oh, man. For him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. Thinking way too much. Gets your hands a little shaky.
Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Tries the right with a quick throw. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on his fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down play coming up. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Short connection to the tight end here.
Chris, this is somewhat of a surprise to me. These guys have been great on third down all year long. Top 25 in the country, but just not enough on this one. You got to think they wish they could get that route back to run it past the sticks.
The Canes will look to convert here on fourth down.
Get set, get set.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Miami.
No punt. Offense still on the field, going to go for it on fourth down.
Easy.
And the wideout goes in motion. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. Bit of a gamble here. Offense going for it on fourth down. And that is another delay of game penalty on this drive. Have you ever seen this? What is going on? And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And the Canes will come to the line on 4th down, hoping to keep this drive going.
29 Philly. 2 longer.
Trying for a 4th down completion. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. The receiver grabs it. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Quick throw, testing the middle. Pass incomplete, very nearly intercepted that time.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
The pocket breaking down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job of taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, LSU. This offense cannot be stopped.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his 3rd touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
They're setting out to try the PAT. The extra point is good. Cuts it to a 7-point game, 35-28. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Breaks loose at the 45. Now here he goes. At the 10 now. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
Bringing it out. It's Adams. To be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Offense operates at the plus 46 after that huge gain. And the defense will spend their 2nd timeout here to make some adjustments. Here's a 1st and 10 play. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Snags the quick throw. Finding some room at the 25. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
So second down after the incompletion. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Headed for the end zone. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Tigers.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And the point after is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here's a regular season game that's kind of felt like a playoff game. We expected that. The difference is if you lose here, you're not out of it.
Chris, as you say, they're definitely not out of it if you lose this game. When you're a top 5 team late in the year playing in this kind of matchup, the win not only gives you confidence, but also you'd like to think a much easier path in the postseason. Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Quick throw, the catch is made. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense.
I think he makes the right read here. He gets the ball out to his receiver, but the receiver's got to win. He's got to win that one-on-one matchup against the defender, and he doesn't. So now we got a fourth down.
Fourth down and 2 coming up as you try to keep the drive going. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They've got it, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
Chris, what a call by this offensive coordinator. Fourth down, they elect to go for it, and they get the first down. Now you can continue to work that clock.
The Canes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. He keeps it on a design run. Breaks an open space. He's past the marker and still going.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
The Hurricanes pick up enough to get a first down there. Working clock with the ground game. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Good job bleeding the clock on this drive so far. They'll come up on a 2nd down. Here comes a handoff. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. This is a big 3rd down play coming up. If they can get the stop, you have to believe we'd see a timeout. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. On 3rd down, it's a handoff. And they convert on third. Football at the 20 now. First down in the red zone. A matchup of two powerful teams this late in the year. We thought it kind of had a playoff preview feel to it. And the higher-ranked team has taken care of business. They're going to emerge, looks like, with a huge W going forward.
I think the thing that really stood out in this football game is that higher-ranked team dealing with the pressure and the expectations. They handled business. Really good football game. Both these teams will benefit from playing in this game late in the year. But now comes the pressure. Higher-ranked team wins this game. Now the expectations every single week will be high. They'll have to continue to play with great poise. Just keep churning these yards out. Playing with a lead here late in the football game. At the very least, you're thinking about making this a two-possession game with a field goal. But keep eating that clock.
Ball handed off. Touchdown, Canes. Still no answer for this offense.
What a huge score here by this offense late in the game. This touchdown makes it a two-possession game with under a minute to go.
Extra point up and good. A two-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Secondary backed up off the ball now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Over the middle and incomplete. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And this is dropped. My goodness, he was wide open, took his eyes off the football.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle made after a solid game. They'll spot the ball to 31. The clock is still running. They've got to get set quickly. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Boy, they are not letting up from targeting this stud receiver. He has absolutely got to be driving this defense mad, and they nearly got another big one there.
Defense not pressing this time. Close to the tight end. He makes the grab. And a timeout is called here. 10 seconds remaining on the clock. LSU getting set with a first and 10 now. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking deep for the right side. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. He's bringing it back. He's just going to go down as the time runs out in this ballgame. Well, it's been a great season. Big things still possible, Kirk, but for the first time, they run into a hurdle they can't clear. Now, how will they respond to this first loss?
And I think that's the big question. One loss isn't going to eliminate these guys from the playoff, but all they can do and focus on